There you go.
Okay. What's up?
No, what you call it? Hold up. Hey, I didn't even know. Okay, there we go. No, was what you call it, right? Val called me, right? And she was telling me that did your sister call her buy a house down south?
Huh?
Did your sister call her? Hold on, let me hear. Let me see. This just don't sound like it don't sound right. Let's try these. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You
Can
can
you
hear
hear me?
me? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I said, can you
Can
hear
you
me?
hear me?
Hold up, Johnny. Hold up. Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Hold up. Let me right. There we go. There we go. We on. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
No, did your sister call about a house down south?
No.
All right, well somebody else then. No, because Val had called me and she said that Doreen, cause I seen Doreen posted her rich cousin said call
Yeah.
her from her 44th just bought a house, $1 million house, and she down south, and Val was like that ain't her cousin, but that's not your sister, so it's somebody else.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen that, but it's not down. Yo, houses down south are real cheap.
I know.
Real cheap. Like the money we spend up here, you get three houses down south.
Look, I owned a house down there.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So I don't know who Doreen is with, but she's not showing that girl's face. And she's like, oh, I'm down south with my cousin, my rich cousin. And I'm
Yeah.
like, who's your
No,
rich
I
cousin?
no, but that's good though. I mean, like, see, my thing is like, if that's what it is, you know what I mean? Like, if she got a rich cousin that let her rock, I mean, I don't understand why,
Yeah.
it's a
No,
problem. I
no.
mean, but I get it. No, listen, I'm saying I get it because if that's not true, you should be. But I understand. Like my thing is for all us to be at peace. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? I
at
want.
peace. But
Yeah.
but ch- but check this out. They not
Mm-hmm.
down south. Doreen's not down. You know where they at? Because it came on my live feed. She's in Maryland.
Yeah, cause she just got through saying something about some. She got to go get some Baltimore
Crab.
crabs.
Crab, yeah,
Yeah.
crab. She's in
Yeah.
Maryland at the crab fest.
Yeah.
And
Well, she enjoying herself, man. Do you?
yo, but that house is like a buck 25. And she's saying, yo, oh, but she's beefing with somebody in her family. Like she's saying, yo, my teeth fell out, so what? Your teeth gonna fall out too. Yo, get it right. So
No,
I
but this
text
this this is. Go ahead. Finish.
so I text Doreen. I'm like, yo, you don't have to air out everybody on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Like this the new thing. Like if I'm
Yeah.
beefing with you, I'll be
Uh
like,
huh.
fuck Rich on Facebook because I never see you. You
Yeah.
you understand?
Yeah.
Everybody be beefing on Facebook. I be like, yo,
I
come
don't
on.
understand. I don't understand it. Like we all come from the same
Same
neighborhood.
same neighborhood, same cloth,
We grew
and
up
all
together.
that.
Whatever happened in the past is just the past.
It's the
You
past,
know.
but people be beefing on Facebook. I be like, yo, when was when was the time when you used to beef? Like when I see that nigga, I'm punching that nigga in the face. And when you walk the block, you see that nigga and you punch him in the face. But
Hmm.
now they be like, oh fuck you. Just like I told Doreen before. I said, yo, leave well enough alone. If
Yeah.
Tutu fucking them bitches, and if Shane, but then I said something that really made sense. I said, yo, Doreen, you coming out your lawyer house, you coming out your lawyer's office downtown, and you see Shane coming out the same building. What was y'all both doing in the same building? You understand?
Uh-huh.
Like she's saying Shane is this and Shane is that, but what was y'all doing in the same building? So I just leave well enough alone. Oh, did you see ten toes down with Charlie?
Yeah. I told you I talked to look, he act funny with me. He because Dugan had came on my podcast the other night. He was on 144th Street.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, who out there? So he gave the phone to Hank. I spoke to Hank for a second. And he said, Charlie, I said, let me speak to that. And I was like, yo, you's a funny nigga. I said, yo, I've seen you on it. So he act like he ain't really like me and you, he like I ain't really. Then he told Dugan later, "Yo, man, you don't be put, man, I don't be talking to everybody on the phone." And Dugan was like, "Nigga, that's Uncle Rich. What the fuck is you talking about?" And it's just funny. This is what I'm saying, Johnny. We have to be able to let all that shit from the past go.
Let's go. Let
I don't
it all
feel,
go.
I don't feel no grudge against nobody because ain't nothing. No,
No.
nobody did nothing to me, and the people who done something to me, I forgave them. So it's nothing for nobody. And then, like I say, motherfuckers is going off for lies instead of like
And,
finding the
and,
truth.
and you
You
and
know?
you want to hear some really funny, Rich?
Yeah.
When I spoke to your brother,
Hmm.
I said, "Yo, why you?" Yo, he was like, "Yo, they got it misconstrued. I love my brother. I want to sit down and talk to him and all that." I this
When
is
he
coming
told you
out
that
of
bullshit.
this is coming out of Mike's mouth when he moved up to Middletown, somewhere upstate,
Oh yeah, I know. I've been to his house.
and he showed me the gazebo. He's like,
Yeah.
"Yo, Johnny, I got a gazebo and all that. Yo,
Oh
your
no.
man Mo." And Mike want to plug me in so I could be the man out here, but I'm like, no, Mike.
Shh.
But no. This is what I said. I said, no, Mike. I still see Larry because Larry is the man. You
Yeah.
know, for moving the furniture. Then Larry telling me, yo, I painted Mike whole house. The only thing Mike gave me was some water. I'm like, yo. I'm like,
Man,
yo,
Mike cheap, man. My mother used to say, she
yo,
said
yo,
my mother used to say that nigga got his first dollar. He said she'll make that nigga make an eagle grin.
yo. I told yo, I told Mo that I said, yo, Mike is because Mo be calling me cheap. He be like, Johnny, you and Mike
Nah,
should be brothers. You
nah,
shouldn't have put a million.
you're not cheap. You're not cheap at all. You are nowhere near like Mike.
No, yo, he like, yo, y'all should be brothers because you cheap like Mike. Cause Mo be calling me every morning, be like, yo, let me hold $200. I be like, hold on, Mo, and I be putting them on hold. Yo, he be like, yo, he'll call me back at 1 o'clock and be like, yo, why you have me on hold all that time? I'm like, Mo, it's common sense. If you call me at 8 o'clock and you on hold till 1 o'clock, I'm not giving you no money. You know, you know. But yo, where you going, you man? Oh, laundry bag. Yeah, my wife just pulled up.
Mhm.
Yeah, she just pulled up. But yo, it is what it is. But I want
No,
to
but
know who are family on the block, cause I know everybody on that block.
no, that's what I'm saying. I don't know no other caller. It was two your sister caller and it was another caller.
Only
Remember?
call I only
No, it was
call
your
I know.
sister. It was your sister caller,
Yeah,
and there was another caller. What I can't remember what building she lived in though.
cause I know
I
560, 540, 520, 500. I want to know
no, it
who.
was another caller. I remember now. I remember now. It was another caller on the block. Because it was your sister and there was one other one. I can't picture it though. Me being away so long, I forgot a lot of people. You
Yeah.
know, I didn't
So
even
I'm
remember when I came home the first time. I didn't even remember Hanker. You know
yo.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yo. But Hanka saw me at Kirk's funeral and was like, he was looking at me Then, then he looked at me again. He said, "Yo, you still knocking niggas out?" That's what I
Yeah.
just said. He said, "You still knocking niggas
Yeah.
out? I'm staying away from you." Everybody was staying away from me because you know, and Mo kept saying, "Yo, like why niggas staying away from me?" I'm like, "Mo, I knocked half of these niggas out." Mo was like, "Damn, Johnny," I said, "Yo, you thought Rich was BSing you? I was knocking niggas out." And he was like, everybody stood away from
Mhm.
me. But then after all the funeral, cause when Kirk got cremated, we all came outside, laughed and giggled and all that
Mhm.
stuff, and everybody went on about their way, you know. But
Mhm.
then I said, "Yo, we going downtown." Cause I told Gangster Lou, I said, "Yo, I don't know him as Gangster Lou, cause he
Boogaloo.
was.
I call him Boogaloo.
Thank you. He was like, "Yo, don't call me Boogaloo." I'm like,
No, he
"Your
don't
name
tell
is."
me that.
I'm
He
like,
don't
"Your
tell me
name is
that.
Boogaloo. Your name is Big Bug with the legs that go back. That's how I
Bo-
know you. Your
Boogaloo
legs go
Brown.
back."
Boogaloo Brown.
You know, he was like, "Yo, don't call me that. Call me that." He was like,
I
"Yo,
seen him at a Kareem and the mom's joint. He was like,
yeah,
yo, he's like, yo, big brother, 'cause he loved me to death. He's like, man, are you gonna stay out here this time? He said, man, I hope you stay out here so I can learn something from you. Yo, he's a funny motherfucker.
yo," and Boogaloo looks old like a mother.
No, but see, let me tell you this right here. That gang life, that shit is a motherfucker. See, this is what a motherfucker gotta understand. I'm so happy that I'm not in the life no more. Yo,
Yo,
that shit, and when you heavy in it like I was, that shit wears you down, kid.
yo,
It's no
where's you
joke.
down?
And then when you and see that's just I'm talking about hustling. Now you talk about motherfucker that's gang banging at the
Yo,
highest level and hustling. So it's
yeah.
like, it's like, man, the street will beat you down, man, and it eat you
Yo,
alive.
yo, he looked old like a mother. I
No, you know
looked at
how
him.
no, but look, you know what it is? It's that life. Like when we was young, Boogaloo used to smile all the time. He
Yeah.
don't smile no more. If you ever
No,
noticed that, you
nah,
never
you
see him
don't.
smiling no more. Yeah. I pay attention to
Nah,
all that kind of shit. But this is why this program is through adversity come change
some
course.
change.
My whole thing is helping motherfuckers to make changes in their life to do something better with their life, man. Cause the shit that we doing is ain't about nothing because we ain't get nowhere. But if we
Nah.
was to heal, learn the lies from the truth, come together, we can go so far. And this is why they keep us separated. And this is the thing that baffles me. This is why, like, when I hear certain things, I'll be like, damn, man, when we gonna learn, man? We gotta come together. We can't keep beating each other down,
And
you
and,
know,
and,
and
and
and and and and treating each other, like we're the only people that if we mad at each other, we can't even get no money together. Every other ethnic group in the world,
get money
even if they
together.
beef it, they can get money together. And
Yo,
we're the only ethnic group that our women say they don't need a man. All other
yo,
ethnic groups want their man in the house. And this is a trick that been played on us. And this is why we fucked up. And we're not gonna be better until we come together. Until we make our amends with each other and come together.
we'll be better.
Yeah, because it takes a village, and this is what they don't understand. Like, and
Yeah.
this is the devil is a motherfucker, man. I watch a sister out here tonight, right? This the one I told you she came in the building. She's like one of them. She's
Oh,
real
yeah.
dark, teeth missing, dread stink like a mother. She's sleeping in the thing, right? Piss and shit all over. And then, like, I seen her this morning, and I kind of teared up, like, man. I said, yo, the devil is a motherfucker, man. I felt sorry for her. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
she's out in the street screaming, ah, yeah. And it's like, man, that's nothing but the devil.
But you know something, Rich? I'm gonna be honest with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
People like that, I don't pay them no mind no more. You know why? Because sometimes they be undercover officers. They be
Oh,
undercover officer just to act like that. Because you
no,
live in
but
a nice secure building. A nice, cause how I know you live in a nice secure building. After you got shot, they was all talking to people, and they
Mm-hmm.
showed the front of your building. One dude was saying, "I'm gonna break my lease now because there's a shooting. This,
Yeah.
that, and all. This, that, and all." I'm like, "Okay, cool. You live in a nice secure building. Cameras everywhere in your building.
Yeah. Yeah.
They should see her on the camera sleeping in the
Mm-hmm.
stairwell, but they're not
Yeah.
saying nothing about that."
No, but the thing is, the thing. No, you don't. Ain't no cameras on the stairwell. But the thing is, like, it's just sad that today in 2026, a motherfucker still fucked up on crack. And the crazy part, it ain't crack no more. This
No,
chemical, crack don't
no,
make you act like that.
no, no, no. You know what it is? Because the day I was talking to Larry Moe live about 4 o'clock, I'm talking live. I'm like, "Yo, Larry Moe, look at this dude. He's either on dope, K2, or crack." You know, Larry Moe said trank. I'm like, "What the hell is trank?"
That's
And I
that. That's
asked the
that.
dude,
That elephant tranquilizer. That horse tranquilizer. That's the
"Yeah,
shit that they got in Puerto Rico. That them dudes was shooting up, and they got abscesses all, and
yeah,
then, like, it's just a little bit, and you mess around, that'll kill you. Just like it's like fentanyl.
yeah." So I'm like, "Yo, what is trank?" He like, "Yo, ask him." So I took the phone. I said, "What did you want?" He said, "Trank." He had, yo, I looked down the block, it was 10 people all on train. And I'm like,
Hmm You,
"Y'all don't mess
you
with
ever see
crack
that
no
joint in
more?"
Philly? You ain't see that
Huh?
joint in Philly, Kensington in Philadelphia? That
Nah.
whole thing under the train. When you look it up, Kensington. It's in Philly. It's a whole look. The police don't even mess with them. It's like a open market. It's like that, and it's one in California like that. And they
Oh,
on, yeah, they on that, and it's just like free fall.
oh wow, I ain't know that. I ain't know that.
Yeah, yeah. Kensington, look it up. It's like,
Okay.
yo, I mean, they be like leaned over to the ground like
Yo, yo,
1970.
yeah, yo, leaned over. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Yo, wow,
yeah.
wow."
It's serious. It's serious.
Yo, it's a new drug every year coming out.
No, and no
No,
question.
yo,
I'm so happy I didn't, cause I used to sniff dope. So I'm so
yeah.
happy I missed that fentanyl, cause my Cody, he used to get high off it. He said, "Man, I'm happy you missed that, boy, cause how you used to get high, you probably killed. I know I'd have probably OD."
No, no, no. Fentanyl, soon as you smell it, you dying.
Mm.
Soon as you smell it, you are dying
Well,
with the
I was in
fentanyl.
I was in jail for that. I ain't
Yeah,
get to experience that, and I'm glad I didn't, because
yeah,
I have addictive personality, and then back then, I like that down. I don't like that. I like the weed high, but I don't like that dope high.
yeah.
No, no more. I used to, but not no more. But
Yo,
yeah, it's just, we gotta
come
uh
together.
come together, man. And dissolve our differences, man. The thing that kills me though, Johnny. I was telling this to a person in a call yesterday, or I said I don't understand how we can forgive these people for all the shit they've done to us and still doing, but we can't
But we
forgive
can't.
each other.
Yeah, yeah, you know something? You're right. We can't forgive each other, but we can
We can,
forgive everybody else. Everybody else. Oh
yeah.
wait, did you get what I sent you? How they made a pawn shop on 145th Street in Amsterdam?
Where?
I don't
Oh,
know, but I sent it to you. There's
okay.
a pawn shop.
Okay.
I know the school is open on 145th Street.
Hmm.
That school been closed for 30 years.
Yeah, that's
186.
186. Yeah, I
Yeah,
went there.
186.
That's
That
a house.
school,
That's houses now. That's apartments now. Them is
yeah,
condos and shit.
god damn, they made a
Yeah,
school.
that whole thing is condos. That's
Yo,
that's like where Cooley lived at. It's like where Cooley lived at in the Bronx. Same thing.
where? I put the rugs down. Okay, I'm picking up right now. Okay, I put it in garbage. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's condo.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh,
It's like Cooley. How Cooley lived in the Bronx. That school they turned it. That's how 145th Street is.
but you know something? That's why Cooley's back at 560 because I think Bernice mom's died and Cooley Wop moved back.
Yeah,
Cooley
that
Wop
was my
moved back.
girl. She loved me, man. Me and her. First, she ain't like me, but as time went on, me and moms got cool.
Yo, Cooley Wop was living in apartment 36 first. And then when he moved out to 151st Street in Broadway,
Uh-huh.
then they moved in. Bernice,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bridget, and all that. And next thing you know, they all moved. They all the moms, all that. And next thing you know, Cooley Wop moved back in. And I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn. Like, yo, I go everywhere. Every summer, either the Bahamas, Greece, Italy, Paris, all that. But those people are stuck in a time zone. Like they feel as though if they don't leave 40, if they leave 44th Street, something will happen they don't know nothing about. I go
Yeah.
everywhere.
You know what? You know we traveled every 2 or 3
Every
times a year.
yo, I'm about to travel next month to I went to Great Adventures already on my birthday. I'm about to go down to Dorney Park or Hershey Park.
Mm.
You know, every year I travel. I be like,
Yeah,
yo,
I can't wait till I can get me a bankroll up so I can get me a car so I can start moving around. You know what I mean? But everything in time. Right now, see, right now ain't the time. Right
no,
now is me building my company and
yep,
building my movement. You know what I mean?
eh,
Building my platform and stuff. So like by my birthday next year,
you
I
have a
say
car.
no question.
You-
Next year by my birthday, you know what I mean? Inshallah, if everything go right, I have a car, my business will be rolling, and I'll be doing something good for myself. You
yeah,
know, I
yeah.
might even have a broad by then. You
Oh
know,
no,
because no,
you gonna have a broad.
once I get a car and I'm moved. See, this is the whole thing, right? I don't have nothing going on right now. What the fuck is what I'm going to do with a woman? What's she going to do with me? It doesn't make sense. Now
Yeah,
when I'm my business is up and moving, I'm gonna be rubbing elbows with different people. So then things will happen. So
see,
I'm not worried. I shot that 28 years without having a woman.
thank you,
This is
thank
my
you.
wife. Look at my wife right here.
Oh,
Five
oh.
five fingers of motherfucking death.
with some with some Palmer lotion. Oh,
Look, anything greasy, make
yeah,
it real easy.
yeah. You can touch your face, like grease on, and be like, yeah, this thick. This is thick. But
Yeah, anything
yo,
greasy, make it easy.
yo, like D, like Smooth, Keith Brother Smooth, he's all down the hill and all that. He don't even go back up on the hill.
He only go up once in a while. He go up.
Yeah, he goes up, check everybody, and keep it moving.
Yeah, he down the hill on 136.
Yeah,
No,
Hunter,
135th. 135th.
and they got it going on down there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why I be looking at the people like,
Well,
okay,
I used to have 8th Avenue on lock back in the days.
yeah, Rich,
153rd, 148th, 140th, 136, 117. Man, shit.
Rich, you don't gotta
Mm-hmm.
tell me. You see these new dudes don't know nothing about us.
Yeah.
But they'll know something about us. Like, oh wow, that's him. That yeah, yeah. Just like the other day, Charlie was on 10 toes down, 10 level. Skittles
Mm-hmm.
broke on him. He like, yo, you don't know me, Charlie. You don't know me, Charlie. Like I told my man, I said,
Oh, that was
Charlie gonna
another
talk.
one? Oh, that was another
Yeah,
one? Oh, I
another
gotta
one.
see
He
that.
got
I ain't see that. Oh, that's why, cause Charlie, I talked to Charlie when he was 44. He said, "Yeah, I was at there the other day. It wasn't. It was like it was like So I was wondering because he's like, "Yeah, man, I gotta get my own part." I said, "Yeah, you on my podcast right now?" He's like, "Huh?"
you know, Charlie, him and Charlie was beefing. Charlie was like, yo, you don't know. Skittle was like, yo, you don't know me, Charlie. I'll turn that shit up. Charlie's like, calm down, calm down. And I'm like looking at, I'm
You
like,
see, he
yo,
threw you see, he threw a bottle. He threw a bottle at levels, Tim Levels. You ain't see the
oh,
video? He was
no,
on the
I ain't
block,
see that
and
one.
Tim Level was messing with him. Somebody died or something like that. And he's like, "Leave me
Uh,
alone." That nigga took a thing. He was trying to fight him, and Tim Level was running around the car laughing and shit.
yo, but where Cocky Mo at? I'm used to seeing
Uh,
Cocky Mo.
yo, yo, did you see the one where Cocky called his girl another girl name, and she went off?
That white girl.
Yeah,
I ain't see that one.
yeah. Go and look in Tim Level. Yeah, he called her another name. She was like, "Who you call me?"
Yeah, cause I
Which
used
I
to
don't
call
know.
Cock.
I don't know, man. Cocky, man, that's my dog, man. But I don't know. Cocky losing it, man.
Yo,
I don't know what the fuck going on with him, man.
I
You
remember
know?
calling him Birdman. Birdman on 144th. That's when he lived on 144th Street in Charlie
No,
Building.
no, we call him Cocky G.
You know,
He was
Cocky
down.
G.
He was down with us.
Yo, and then he got down with me down the
Yeah,
hill.
yeah,
He
but
was
he
the
was down.
lookout.
All us was down. Yeah, all y'all was down with me. It
Yeah,
was 13 of y'all all together on 44th Street.
you know that's how I be looking
Yeah,
at
yeah,
people like,
Keith, Dave, Ive, JB, uh, Eric, uh, Winslow,
oh,
uh,
that's my
Gaz,
man,
Eddie,
David Burns. That's his
Eddie,
government name.
fuck man, it was 13 altogether, man. And it's crazy because after that I had 13 spots in Harlem and Brooklyn.
And you
That,
wanted something funny? Dave was the
hmm
first one that did time out of all of us.
Yeah, that was my man. I was just thinking
Yeah,
about Dave today, man. I
it's
miss my
Block,
boy. Yeah.
Lieutenant Block.
He would have been on this case with me on my first federal case, but Frank, me and of course, that's when I got the dude. One of my customers had beat me, and the motherfucking Spanish niggas I was fucking with, I fuck with them, and they was like, "Here, man, take this shit." So they gave me the fake money. I
Yeah,
took the money down to Columbus Avenue, and they got me something for it, but it was some bullshit. So me and Dave took it out the playing field. So then we came back. We got kicked out the hotel that morning. It was me, Frank, Dave, Barry, I think Squeak. It was a bunch of they kicked us out the hotel. So me and Frank, instead of me and Dave coming back to get to work, me and Frank came back and got to work, and then we got busted. But Dave stayed out there with Barry.
yeah.
Dave would have
Barry
came.
died.
Dave, yeah, yeah, and Dave. Dave would have
Yeah.
came with me. Me and Dave would have got locked up, and Dave would, he'd have died, when it was his time. But I'd have rather him been with me there.
No, Dave wouldn't have died because the police, if I'm
No,
not
the police
mistaken,
killed him. No, they
yeah,
killed
the
him. But what I'm
police
saying,
killed him. That was the
but
first
but what you got to
because
understand, when God sent the angel of death for your soul, that's what you're gonna die. He'd have died in jail the same day, at the same time. It ain't no ducking. But I would have
yeah,
rather him been with me in the jail and died than
yeah,
him getting killed by the police.
because the police threw him out the
No, threw him
glass
through a
window
window with handcuffed.
with handcuffs, and that
Yeah,
was the
and then
first tragedy.
it was
Um,
crazy because there's transit police and Pauline worked for transit, and they told us
yeah,
if you
yeah,
say something, we gonna fire you. If
yeah,
you sue us, we gonna fire you.
yeah, that's
So
it.
she
And
she just kept her job and
because
retired.
check this out. One
And
time
Dyson and her husband Dyson was the transit cop. Dave
oh,
stepfather. He was a Dyson. He was a he
oh,
was a he was a transit cop.
because one time I seen her downtown at
Hmm.
City Hall station. She like, yo, what's up? I'm like, yo, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yo, why you never sued them? She said, yo, she broke it down. She said, yo, they told me if I sue the cops, I'll lose my job, my pension, and everything. I'm like,
Everything.
wow.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
These people, these
Dave
people
was
are
a
vicious, Johnny man. It's
yo.
nothing that they won't do.
Yo, nothing. And then
Yeah, Dave was my dog, man.
she broke it down. She was like, "Yo, let me tell you something. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a couple of years for me to get that money. She'd have got that money right now, about this time,
She
because
died though. Pauline
yeah, I
died.
know. Yeah, I know she died.
She died what 2 years ago.
Yeah, yep. I was like, oh
Yeah,
man,
because my cousin Tone died after her.
yeah, because I want to know if Stephanie still seeing Tone, the other Tone,
Of
Popeye
course.
Tone,
Look,
huh?
I'll tell you what my cousin Tone told me. I think I got it recorded too. He said, yo, Steph thought that I was her man. I was her side nigga. He said, I know that was her man. I was her side. He said, I always had a broad on the side.
Yo, Tone was a smooth. Tone was the first nigga that came through with the Honda
The
scooter.
moped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Honda
he scooped
moped.
he scooped your sister.
Yeah, yeah, scooped my
Yeah,
sister, then left
yeah,
my sister alone for Stephanie.
yeah,
Left my sister alone for Stephanie, and because Stephanie had a cousin named Sherry.
yeah.
I was trying to talk to Sherry
Sherry would never.
because
That's Miss Dot daughter.
yeah,
That's
because
that was Dinah's little sister.
Sherry had a big ass,
Hmm. Yeah, Sherry's
big
like a
ass,
little sister to me.
because they all lived on the
Fifth
Lucy
floor,
lived on the fifth,
56. They
yeah,
lived in
56,
56.
and Lucy then lived on 46.
and,
Lucy lived on 46, and
and
Kuzak
Coolio
lived
lived
on
on,
36.
and then my aunt Willarine lived in 34, and I
Ye-
used to live there with her.
Yeah,
With my cousin Willie Law, her son. That was
yeah.
more my great aunt. That was my mother's aunt.
I was like, wow. Yo, Rich, I'm let you go because I gotta go because my daughter coming down the stairs. All
All right,
right,
all right, my brother.
okay.
That's a good one. Yeah, I always go down memory lane with Johnny. Johnny's something else. But tonight's show is why we must go through our adversities to get to our blessings. Nobody walks through the fire to get to a picnic. They walk through fire to get to a new kind of strength, one that can only be forged in flames. We have been sold a lie that blessings are waiting at the end of a smooth road. But the truth is far more brutal and far more beautiful. The road isn't, no, the road itself is the blessing in disguise. The potholes break your pride. The cliffs force you to grow wings. The detours reroute you to people and places you would have never chosen, but desperation desperately needed. So do not ask, why is this happening to me? Ask instead, what is this preparing me to receive? Because adversity is not the enemy of your blessings. It is the midwife. It hurts like labor, but it delivers life. Let's walk through 50 truths that prove it. And here we go. Number one, why can't I get a blessing without the pain? Answer, because the pain is what reshapes you to mold the blessing. Without it, you break under the weight of the gift. Number two, why does God, life allow struggle first? The struggle is the teacher, the lesson is the vehicle to the reward. This is why you have to go through the adversities to get to the blessings. Number three, what if I fail during adversity? Answer, failure is adversity. Failure and adversity is still data. It reroutes you to different blessings you couldn't see before. Think about that. And when you think about it, you say, yeah, that's the truth. Number three, no, number four, how do I know blessings is coming? Answer, because adversities always create a vacuum. a vacuum. Nature and grace abhor the void. Something must fill it, and that's the blessing. Number five, is the blessing always bigger than the pain? Always. Enduring? Always it is. But the size of the blessing is proportional to the depth of the surrender you learned in the pain. Run that around your head for a second. Six, why does it take so long? Answer, because character isn't installed, it's cultivated. Fast blessing often become curses. Example, lottery winners. Most of them go broke, lose their family, everything. Number seven, what if I'm bitter after the adversity? Answer, the adversity becomes a prison, not a passage. Blessings require open hands, not clenched fists. Think about that. Number eight, can the blessings be adversity itself? Yes. The strength, wisdom, and empathy you gain are the primary blessing. The external reward is secondary. Number nine, why do some people suffer and never seem to get blessings? Answer, they may be defining blessings too narrowly. Peace, resilience, and freedom from fear are invisible but massive blessings. So you never know how your blessings are going to come. So you must always be grateful, because when you're not grateful, like it just said, um, the adversity becomes a prison. You don't want that. Number 10, how do I cooperate with the progress process? By asking, what is this for? Instead of, why is this happening to me? See, when you ask God to show you, this is when the blessing happens. Well, the reward of the blessing happens. 11, does adversity always lead to material blessings? Not at all. It always leads to spiritual or internal blessings. Material may follow, but it's not guaranteed. And it's not the point. When you're looking for blessings, it's really not about money. It's about peace, about freedom. It's about being able to live in harmony. Number 12, what if adversity was caused by my own sin mistake? Number two, the second principle intact through adversity comes change. Is wherever you at in life, God put you there because He's driving the car. And you must accept the responsibility that may be something you did that got you there. So that's what that is. Answer, the adversity is the correction. The blessing is wisdom and a new path. That's still a gift. 13, how do I keep hope in the long wait? One thing in life, you must be patient. In life, look, we're only here for a short period of time, whether you realize it or not. You're going to be dead longer than you're alive. So one thing, when you get older, you get your patience if you go through things that make you have to have patience, like prison and stuff like that. But the beautiful thing about it, when you go through and you gain the patience, you get to see all the mechanics of the machine working. When you speed in, you pass by so much, When you sit back and wait and observe, you get to see everything for what it really is. That's how you learn about people. You want to know about people? Just be patient. Sit back and watch. They're going to tell you who they are. Not only are they going to tell you, they're going to show you who they are. Answer. Remember, the harvest always comes after winter. The seed is alive underground, even when you can't see it. Think about that. 14. The biggest mistake people make, trying to escape adversity too quickly. They run from the classroom and miss the diploma. Like I just got to saying, you gotta be able to see it all the way through. 15. Why does sometimes the blessing feel like more work? Answer. Because blessing are responsibilities, not vacations. Adversity trains you to steward them well. 16. Can I have a blessing without an adversity for someone else? No. Their path is theirs. You can support, but you can't carry the cross for them. And this is the analogy I use for that. You can have two brothers that growed up in the same house. Say it's four, five, six siblings. They got mother and father in the house. Say it's six of them. Five of them are good. One of them's not. Come from the same mother and father, same house. Hello? Excuse me, y'all. I wanted that little time anyway to finish that off. Okay, here we go. It says 16. And like I said, getting back to that, all of them was raised in the same house, same mother, same father, but one chose a different road. And what you have to understand is everybody has adversities. Your choices shape your adversities. Your adversities are your lessons to get you to your blessings. It's all how you look at your adversities. The people who did the right thing was, what is God trying to show me? And the one that was, why me, is the one that took the detour. So all depends on how you look at life. Okay. 17. What if the adversity is ongoing, no end in sight? Answer. Then the blessing is endurance itself. And endurance precedes proven character. Romans 5, 3 and 4. Read it for yourself. 18. How do I know when the adversity is over? Answer. When you stop fighting and start using what it taught you. That's the bridge to blessings. 19. Why do I feel emptier before the blessing arrives? Answer. Because you're being emptied of old attachments so the new ones can fit. The void precedes the filling. You got to get rid of old to get to the new. Like a computer, if you put too much, you can't put no more. So you got to empty the old and get to the new. That's why I said we must heal. That's learning, unlearning, relearning, learning the lies from the truth, and then helping everyone accept, achieve, and appreciate love. Then we can work. Number 20. What if loss? What if I lose people during the adversity, the blessings? Then the blessing is freedom from wrong relationships. The loss is the gain. 21. Does the blessing always come in the form I expect? Almost never. It comes in a form that's better, but you'll only recognize it if you're not rigid, being open. 22. How do I thank God? Life during adversities. By saying, I trust the process even when I don't see the product. That gratitude opens the door. Faith. Faith moves mountains, as my mother would say. 23. What if I'm too tired to go on? Answer. Then the blessing is rest. And the lesson that you don't have to earn everything. Surrender is the form of strength, knowing your limitations. 24. Why do I have to go through the same lessons multiple times? Answer. Because you didn't fully learn it the first time. The adversity repeats until the blessings of wisdom sticks. Think about that. 25. What's the final proof that adversity leads to blessings? Answer. Look at anyone you admire. Their testimony is always, I never would have, because this without, no, I never would have become this without what broke me. With them going through the adversity, making the changes they need to make in their lives. Real life examples. Job loss, found a career they love, not just a paycheck. See what I'm saying? Blessings that came through it. Divorce, discovered own identity and rebuilt healthier relationships. Blessings that came through adversity. Serious illness, learned to value each day and deepen spiritual life. Blessings that came through it. Bankruptcy, became financially literate and built wealth slowly, sustainably. Became after the adversity. Betrayed by a friend, gained discernment and found true loyal people. The blessing that came after the adversity. Failed business, learned exactly what not to do. Next venture succeeded. Addiction, sobriety, gave them a mission to help others recover. Death of a parent, developed emotional maturity and became a pillar for siblings. Car accident, slowed down, reevaluated priorities, and found peace. Oh, excuse me. Public humiliation, lost ego, gained humility, became more relatable, and trusted. Infertility, adopted and discovered parenthood is about love, not biology. Abusive childhood, built fierce independence and became an advocate for children. See, all of these are blessings, but they're different. And it may not have been what they thought it was going to be, but they're still blessings. Move to a new country alone, learn resilience, new language, and gain global perspectives. Being fired unfairly, started their own company and became their own boss and became successful. See, sometimes God closes a door because He has a better door for you. This is why you have to be patient. This is why you have to go through your adversities to make the change you need to make in your life. And sometimes your choices being bad get you to where you need to be. Major surgery, learn to accept help, deepen relationship with caregivers. Financial scam, became hyper vigilant and taught others financial safety. Loss of dream opportunity, opened a door they'd never considered and it fit better. Bullied in school, developed empathy and became a mentor for outcast children. Natural disaster, home loss, realized home is people, not things. Community became family. Chronic pain, developed deeper patience and mindful practices. Being passed over for promotion, used the extra time to gain skills and got a better role elsewhere. Broken engagement, avoided toxic marriage, later met the right person. Legal trouble, learned accountability and now help others avoid the same. Near death experience, completely shifted values, now lives with purpose, not fear. You don't go through the adversity to get to the blessing. The going through is the blessing in motion. This is not punishment. This is packaging. The gift is inside and it's being unwrapped to receive it. But you have to go through. And so we arrive not at the end of the suffering, but the beginning of seeing it clearly. Adversity was never a punishment, it was a permission slip, permission to become large enough, deep enough, and humble enough to hold what was always meant for you. The blessing did not come after the storm, it came inside the storm, disguised as grit, as wisdom, as compassion, as stillness. You are not who you were when you started reading this. That alone is your first blessing. So here's the final truth: you don't overcome adversity to get to your blessing, you overcome because the blessing is already within you, waiting to be unearthed. Your pain is purpose, your story is not over. And the very thing you wish you had never happened, one day you will thank because it brought you here to this moment, to this version of you. And that version, they are ready, they are worthy, they are blessed, not in spite of the fire, but because of it. Now go and live someone who you know. The best is yet to come, and it came through the worst, through adversity. So when life breaks you, don't curse the breaking, thank it, because broken ground is fertile ground. And what grows f- grows from you now. Strength, deep purpose could never have grown on untouched soil. Your adversity didn't steal your blessing, it became it. And that makes you unstoppable. And see, this is the thing where a lot of people don't understand. It's going through your adversities to make the changes you need to make in your life. And when you do that, life is so much better for you. You know, things are um, just a lot better. Like, um, I don't even know how to frame it, but as you go through the things that you need to go through in life and get to where you need to go, once you get to the other side, it feels so much better, man. Like 50 Cent said, feels so much better at the top. It's the truth, and man, it's a beautiful thing when you can just live right, you know. Like my thing is like I've learned to like understand life a lot better, with just doing living right, doing the right thing, and not worrying about nothing but what's going on right now in my life. I don't trip on nothing, you know. I don't trip on nothing because life is so beautiful, you know. I'd be lying if I said anything different, you know. Even though I don't have what I used to have, man, I'm so at peace and content with where God has me at that, man, I can't complain about anything, you know. I cannot complain about anything because I'll be telling a lie, I'll be telling a lie, I would really be telling a lie if I said anything different, and this is why, like I tell you guys, I just want you guys to understand that we got to go through our adversities in order for us to make the changes we need to make in our life. Then and only then can we grow and get to where we need to be in life. We're never going to make it if we stop trying. We have to try. You know, we have to try, and that's what a lot of people are afraid of. They're afraid of just going through life, man. So like I said, I just want us all to win. That's my goal, to help us to heal, to get to where we need to be. Like I was talking to the brother earlier. We have to learn to, like, not hate each other or hate on each other, man. We gotta learn to love each other. We gotta lift each other up. It's time for us to come together. Like I was saying earlier, we're the only nationality of people that our women say that they don't need a man. Every other ethnic group loves for their man to be there, but we've been systematically taught that. And until we get past that and dissolve our differences, we're gonna be at the bottom of the rung. And why do you think they keep us divided? Cause together we strong. Black man needs a strong black woman, and a strong black woman needs a strong black man. You know, and it's time, man. There's a lot of stuff going on that we must, learn to let differences go. I mean, we were able to let the people who enslaved us, killed us, burned us, hung us, still killing us. We're able to forgive them. Why we can't forgive each other? So that we can be better and do better together. But as I said, we must heal first, learn the lies from the truth. Then we can help everyone accept, achieve, and appreciate love together and build something so we'll never be qualified as second class anything ever again in life. And this is the blessing, but it's a hard road. This is a positive platform. It's gonna be extra hard to get the movement I need to get to be in the place that I need to be to reach the people that I need to reach. Because whether you understand or not, there is a God and there's a devil, and this is his world, and he's doing his thing right now. So he's not letting positivity get through because the people in control work for him. It is what it is. I mean, it is what it is, and there's nothing we can do about it until we change the mindset, and we come together and do the right thing. If nothing changes, nothing changes. As long as we are worst enemies, nothing's going to change. So what we must do, let go all the inhibitions that we have, forgive each other, learn to love each other. Well, first learn what love is, so then you know how to forgive it. Like I said, you must learn to accept it. Then you can achieve it. And once you achieve it, you appreciate it. And you'll never try to lose it ever again in life. Just how it is. But it's only through your adversity change takes place. And just understand, only you can do it. So this is the end of this segment. We'll be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. And just know, if nobody told you they love you today, I'm telling you. And then we're going to get through this together. Tac man out. Through adversity comes change. Always understand that. You got to go through it to get to it. Peace.